Hi, and welcome to week 5. This week we're going to talk about how we were made to move and how exercise is very important and can be a lot of fun. When you hear the word exercise, what do you think of? Push-ups, sit-ups, boring stuff? What if I told you that all movement is exercise? The purpose of exercise is to keep your body in tip-top condition so that it will do good things for you all your life. What is exercise exactly? Exercise is accelerated or faster movements that increase your heart rate, which means how fast your heart is beating. Exercise is movements that increase muscle size and strength too. And a lot of exercise is fun. First, let's talk about a couple things you may not know about your body. A couple of questions for you. Let's see if you know the answers. Number 1, how many muscles are there in your body? Just take a guess. Is it A, 100, B, 650, C, 90, or D, 72? And number 2, how many joints are there in your body? Joints are the parts of your body that bend or move. Is it A, 125, B, 250, C, 75, or D, 187? There are 650 muscles in your body, and there are 187 joints in your body. So this means the 650 muscles and 187 joints, these are all moving parts of your body. With all those muscles and joints, I think we were made to move, don't you? You have 14 joints in just one of your hands. There are 3 joints in each finger and 2 joints in each thumb. So even your hand by itself is made to move. Here's another question. What is the most important muscle in your body? Is it A, your brain, B, your lungs, C, your heart, or D, your liver? The answer is C, your heart. Your heart is made of muscle, called cardiac muscle, and it is the only muscle in your body that, if it stops working, will literally kill you. Sounds like it might be pretty important to keep that muscle healthy, doesn't it? Your heart is also the hardest working muscle in your body. It works all day long and all night long, pumping blood to the rest of your body. How much blood do you think your heart pumps every day? Go ahead, take a guess. You know how big a gallon of milk is, right? Now imagine that you had 2,000 of those gallons of milk. That's how much blood your heart pumps each and every day. This is why we say it is the hardest working muscle in your body. Now, how many times a day does your hard-working heart beat? I bet if you guessed, you would not even come close to the number. Your heart beats about 115,000 times a day. That is 115,000 times a day. It beats about 80 times a minute. That's faster than one heartbeat every second. How do you keep the most important and hardest working muscle in your body healthy? You exercise. You have to get your heartbeat faster, or keep your heart rate up, and keep it up for about 20 minutes every day just to exercise that heart muscle. The faster and longer your heart beats, the stronger it becomes. Exercise that makes your heart beat faster and makes you breathe harder is called cardiorespiratory exercise. The word cardio means heart, and the word respiratory means breath or lungs. So cardiorespiratory is exercise for your heart and lungs. Can you think of any exercise you do that makes your heart beat faster and makes you breathe harder? Do you run? Do you play soccer? Do you skateboard? Do you play football? Do you dance? All of these things make your heart beat faster and make you breathe harder. These pictures on this slide show you some cardiorespiratory exercises that a lot of kids do. Like I talked about on the previous slide, there's running, rollerblading, swimming, dancing, soccer, football, baseball. All of these things make your heart beat faster and make you breathe harder. The trick is to find something that you really enjoy doing that gets your heart beating and makes you breathe harder, and do it for a little while every day. You don't have to do it all day long. About 20 to 30 minutes of an elevated heartbeat or breathing harder, that should do the trick every day. But your heart isn't the only muscle that needs care and attention. All your muscles need to be kept healthy too. It's the muscles in our bodies that give us our strength and our shape. Muscles are very important. Your muscles are very important to how your body works. They give you strength and stability. Muscles help you to have good balance and enable you to stand tall. If your muscles weren't strong, you would lose your balance a lot more often, and you'd trip a lot, you'd fall down a lot, and you'd hurt yourself a lot. So muscles help you to have good balance. Your muscles help to keep your bones strong too. I bet you didn't know that. And how is that possible? Well, your muscles are attached to your bones. When you exercise, your muscles move and they actually pull on your bones. That tells your bones to make more bone, which makes them stronger. And that is also why your muscles are called skeletal muscles, because they are attached to your skeleton. Your muscles also help your body to use the food you eat. That's called metabolism. Metabolism means your body's ability to use the energy your food gives you. Muscles do that so much better than fat. So the more muscle you have, the more energy your body uses. And the more muscle you have, that means the more food you're going to need to eat. Getting enough exercise does all kinds of good things for your body. But what happens to your body if you don't get enough exercise? Even just 2 weeks of being lazy can really do some damage to your body. Not getting enough exercise will make it easier for you to get sick. It will be easier for you to catch a cold or the flu because Your immune system, the part of your body that fights off germs, gets weaker and it can't fight as hard. So if you're in a room with someone who's got a cold and you're not exercising, you're not getting enough exercise every day, and your immune system is weaker, you will catch that cold. Not getting enough exercise will make it so much easier for you to gain weight and lose muscle strength, especially if what you're doing is sitting around doing nothing but snacking on junk foods. So if you take a couple of weeks and you do nothing but sit around and play video games or sit around and watch TV and you're eating a bunch of junk food, it's going to be, you will gain weight in just in those 2 weeks. And the longer you sit around doing nothing, like sitting around playing video games, watching TV, or laying in bed staring at your phone, tablet, or some other device, the harder it will be to make your heart and body healthy again. When doing nothing is all you do all the time, you are making your body and heart weaker, and you are shortening your life. When you do nothing all day, your body can't use the energy you give it when you eat. You will lose strength and become weaker inside and out. Your bones will get weaker, your body moves much slower, you get sick easier, your heart doesn't pump blood as well as it should, your body can't do all the things it's made to do as well as it should, and you may not grow as much as you should. So think about that. If you're going to take all this time and sit around and do nothing all day or play video games or whatever, you might not grow to be as tall as you were supposed to. Why does this happen? Because your body is smart. If you aren't getting the exercise you need, your body will slow everything down because it thinks there's something wrong. When things in your body slow down, all those things I listed on the previous slide will start to happen. There are a lot of medical problems that are possible when you don't get enough exercise every day. Obesity is one of them, which means you could become very, very overweight, and your blood pressure could get higher. Blood pressure is the amount of pressure your pumping blood puts on the walls of your arteries. So high blood pressure means the pressure on your arteries is too high. It'd be easier for you to get heart disease. This literally means that your heart could get very sick. Certain types of cancer, I'm sure you've heard of cancer. And becoming lazy and not getting enough exercise every day makes it easier for your body to get certain types of cancer. Osteoporosis. This is a fancy word for weak and brittle bones. Brittle means that they break very easy. And osteoporosis means your bones could break very easily. Okay, you get the picture, right? The more you sit around, the less exercise you get, the more unhealthy you will be, and the sicker you will get. Let's review. What are the good things that will happen if you are getting enough exercise every day? There's a lot of them. You'll feel happier, you'll have strong muscles and bones, you'll have more energy, you will lose weight or just not gain weight, or gain more weight than you should, I should say. It will lower your risk of getting diseases like cancer, your brain will be healthier, your memory will be better, your blood will flow through your body much better, you'll sleep better. Yes, if you get enough exercise every day, you will sleep better. You'll have fewer aches and pains, and your body will be able to fight off colds and the flu much, much better. The bottom line is, we were made to move. To run, jump, dance, swim, all kinds of moving. Not moving around does so many bad things, and moving around does so many good things. Doesn't it make more sense for us to get up and move? Your homework for this week is to write down all the things you do to get exercise. Also write down whether you did them alone or with your friends or in school, and whether or not you had fun doing them. I hope that the kind of exercise you're getting, I hope that you're enjoying it, and that it just makes you have fun. So that's all for this week. This week's video is how it's made Coca-Cola. Now, there's a lot of what goes into Coke that we don't know because the recipe is a secret, and there are very few people on the planet who know it. But this will show you the basics of what goes into making this particular soda.